So let's talk about paperwork.
Ah,
Everybody's favorite thing. Let's talk about paperwork in private practice,
Yeah,
okay?
right.
Because I have a notion that a lot of people go into private practice saying, free at last, I don't have to do all that paperwork.
right.
And guess what? You have to do it even more and better because your paperwork is a major protection for yourself in case you ever are sued. It also helps you keep goal focused, focused on a goal with your treatment. So what I strongly suggest to people is that they have a rule that before you go home, you have to do your paperwork.
Get your paperwork done.
Because you know what? After 2 or 3 days, you don't remember exactly what you said to who, no matter how much you think maybe you will. So I had a rule that before I could leave the office, I had to do the paperwork. Included in that, by the way, is making forms.
Yes.
Making forms that are specific about releases, about intake, about progress reports, about termination, about treatment plans.
Absolutely.
And any of us who worked in a clinic know what all those forms look like. So now you just play with your computer and make a pretty form. If it's pretty, maybe you'll want to do it more often.
Right. That's right.
But I can't emphasize enough how ever odious it is,
Right.
we still need to do it, right? Do you have anything to add to that
The
other
only-
than ARG?
Yeah. The only thing I have learned over the years is that I need to have kind of a ritual.
Yes.
And I need to have paperwork that supports that ritual. At one time, I took my entire office and computerized it. It was horrible because it wasn't what I was used to, and I could never get into the rhythm. Took that all out, and then came back to good old pen and paper. Now I can use some electronic stuff, like with the iPad or whatever. So the idea is you can use someone else's system, but I think it's really important to have something that speaks to you, that you feel, yes, I know how this works, I know what this looks like, and make sure that you're putting things down that will not just remind you of the session, but will give you some of the particulars that are going to be helpful down the road.